The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
You erase all memory of these niggas. Niggas say, I don't know you niggas. I don't know you gay ass niggas. Oh, okay. That nigga say, yo, fuck this, nigga. I ain't. I remember that, these niggas.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
Now he's the top.
Nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Wait, what?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You look at this Niner defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because
how the hell you go a whole game when it's scoring 7
points? The entire game ended up getting 4 sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
So how the hell you go a whole game when we're scoring 7 points?
Give him 8 yards on the play.
Chill.
They pick up the first. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
7 to 3.
But the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So
that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Diamador Lenore.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D's. They score the touchdown.
Hell of a game.
Advancing the ball, they had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only
Look at
able
this
to get
tall
this
ass
to the
nigga.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to.
LT say you don't want to hear about no goddamn baseball.
There without a license, don't you?
Y'all niggas gotta lock the fuck in.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. So 3rd and 9 looming. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was
Another one back in his sorry-ass nigga.
Somebody thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that was sending them back to the drawing board.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Oh, got that fucking hard.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the 1st half. Backups take the play in the 2nd. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw, Stafford. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this out to about the 40. That'll get a little bit back, giving 5 on the run. And they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Returnable for Lockett. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Hey, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, Walker to about the 48-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 40.
Come on, Tim.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Well, I've done that too.
Gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
Yeah, nigga fucking old girl was like, oh, where did Tim go? He left.
40 yards rushing for
Just like all mad. And so like, nigga, let's put his shit on my shit. The fuck?
Second quarter.
So, oh, you gonna take care of it? Oh,
yeah. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
They run it again with Cook. He stiff, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. James Cook, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year, and the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point.
She pulled up her table like shaking around. Man, what the fuck? Yeah.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
I hope you're talking to Dave.
He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can be the fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter.
Oh, yeah, both of them turned up this year.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Oh, my gosh. Another pick six, man. What the fuck are y'all doing?
They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Nah, I could have fucking got another pick six. These niggas fighting over the ball. Shit.
Here, this kicks away. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line.
7.
From the 34 now. Here's
No.
first and 10.
Hurts has 7. Hurts has 7. I think that guy's like 4. No, he should have threw 4.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
Cook up the gut.
And rush 2.
We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. Now
Dakota Rain. What the fuck? So stopped his whole entire route. Man.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
You know how that goes. Yo, stop fighting over the ball, man. Let one person pick it off.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Shoves him aside. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Cook. And they will stop it after a fairly minimal pickup. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll throw now on the final play. And his pass is intercepted.
Another one, 20.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's Cook again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. These 2 teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey.
Throwing is Stafford. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Stafford now to throw. And this is Cook with the ground. Touchdown 49ers. James Cook with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Amber Thomas. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flushed out right. This one caught by Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Now Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 68 yards.
Yes, nigga, he's a top 10 receiver.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
What the hell?
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's caught. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I thought Cooper Kupp sucked, huh?
So 7 yards from the 1st down here.
You already said that. Damn, open your fucking ears.
Again, it's Cook. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. 2 yards on the pick.
Devontae's not better than Scary Terrell. Are you serious?
On for the field goal.
From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, my bad. My bad. You're talking about Devontae Adams.
So the starting field position was
I thought you were talking about Devontae Smith.
surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, 2 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that.
That's why I'm about to say, come on, dog. That nigga's not better than this nigga, bro.
He's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
No, man, come on.
He brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get
They had 1,000 yards every year.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't.
2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start.
You are not taking DK over him, bro.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Garrett Wilson and an O-line.
Looking to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards. Here's Walker. And this has been a familiar sight.
You're fucking smoking rocks, man.
Behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
No, right now?
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
That's not how that goes.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, go here!
Now it's Stafford. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
Is Drake London better than Pitts?
Big play there.
I mean, Pittman?
82 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Cook.
No, it's not. It's not.
Lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Drake London shitting on fucking Pittman right now. In college, yes. Drake London shitting on Pittman in college.
40 got.
Stafford.
Yes.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack.
Man, so you can take them both and they both not gonna get you nothing.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
They both don't run routes.
It's 3rd and goal from the 14.
They both did some big niggas to just say, sit in the hole.
A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves him with a ways to go on 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this.
You know who to trade for.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one.
Go ahead and get number 1, man.
This ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Go ahead and get him, man.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the
Gonna
way
be
that
another.
this one is gone.
Matter of fact, go get him and then give him number 7.
Evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some
NFC
points
Championship
in this one,
game.
they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Algie Crumpler got destroyed by fucking Brian Dawkins.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon, standing just outside his own
that's a
goal
KO
line.
Spike story, and he was like, man, he said, KO, I'm about to, what you saying? I'm about to make him see God today. I'm gonna take his soul, yeah, I'm about to take his soul. He said, all right, cool. He said the ball came over. He said the ball went over my head. Smacked the shot, nigga. Said, stood over him and said, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Yo, hell no. Yeah, if I get smacked by somebody, he over me talking about some hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, I'm upset.
And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Stafford. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. On 1st down, Stafford here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the victory here for San Francisco. And it was their defense.